Rescue teams slowly begin to unearth what lies beneath a disaster zone. The mudslide is huge, and there seems to be little chance of finding survivors. Here they locate the body of a woman, one of many they expect to find in the coming days. Survivors say the mudslide hit without warning.
I lost my nephews, my grandchildren. The whole house is gone. I lost my entire family. They were baking bread when the mudslide hit.
The hillside above La Pintada collapsed last Sunday, the result of days of torrential rains brought on by Tropical Storm Manuel. Tons of rock and mud collapsed on top of this village, burying dozens of houses. More than 60 people are still missing. Most survivors were evacuated to the shelter in nearby Acapulco. Although people are safe here, they say it's impossible to forget what happened.
I never want to go back to that town. It took away my mother and sister, but I need to go back to give them a proper burial.
The government says emergency aid is ready to be delivered. More than 50 communities have been without food and water for a week. But washed out bridges and flood-damaged roads means the only way into many of these mountain villages is by air. But here too, there are challenges.
We're doing all we can to bring much needed assistance to these remote villages. The biggest problem we face is the weather.
On Thursday, a rescue helicopter went missing in stormy conditions. 2 days later it was found, crashed with no survivors. But the operation will continue. And with help from the government, many communities in need could recover. But for residents of La Pintada, their town no longer exists. David Mercer, Al Jazeera, La Pintada, Mexico.